Hey guys, it's Eric with Gap Performance, and today we're going to be doing an E30 tune on the Fiesta ST. If you're wondering about the original tuning process and how to do an E-tune on your Fiesta Focus or RS, you can definitely watch my other video that shows how to do the tuning process with JST, my preferred custom tuner. He's really good. The guy's name is Brian Tyson. And now we're going to do the E30 tune. So this is going to be a video from the standpoint of I'm already tuned, which I am, and I'm adding an E30 tune. So stay tuned and let me know if you have any issues and if I can help in any way. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to download the tune right here. So there it is. He said E30 map slot 2, map slot 1 is still the pump gas tune. So we're going to download that. Then I'm going to click and drag it on over to Access Port Manager and drop it in. And it says, do you want to copy one file to the access port? Yes, I do. And there it is right there, Tune 8. And now you can go back into your car and you don't have to uninstall it or anything like that. It'll be right on here. So to be safe, we're going to do a quick eject right here. Eject access port. Now we can unplug it. And we'll go install it in the car and get it loaded in. I'll show you how to do that. All right, so now you've got your tune loaded up. Again, you didn't have to install the old one. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna go down to tune. And then we're gonna go to change ECU map. And again, it was number 8. So there it is, tune 8. It says recommend a charger. Make sure your battery's good before you do this. Then you're gonna hit continue. And it's gonna work its magic. Get this loaded up. And then I'll show you how to toggle between slot 1 and slot 2 for your regular gas pump tune and your E30 tune. Okay, so we're about to test our ethanol out right now. One thing you can do on your access port is put fuel level input in. And so that's going to tell you your percentage of fuel remaining. So these are 12.4 gallon gas tanks. You can shut the car off and then turn the accessory on and kind of let it settle for a minute. And we're right about 4%. So 4% at 12.4 gallons. We're basically empty at this point. And then I'm going to use the little calculator app and I'll kind of show you what that looks like. Okay guys, so this app is called E85 Cal. You can go to the App Store and look it up. And when you do download it, it's a free app. It'll show all the different parameters that you can put in. So it'll show like ethanol percentage at pump. So that's when we actually test it with the little gauge to find out what the percentage is. Target ethanol mix is 30%. Target ethanol percent mix currently. So if you're running an E30 tune, that'll be your current ethanol will be 30%. If you're just running pump gas up to this point, it'll be 10%. Okay, so we use a little knife to cut a water bottle in half to make a quick funnel because I'm dumb and I forgot. And then we're just gonna fill this up. So these little vials are like 10 bucks on Amazon. We fill it up to the blue line with water, which I already did. And then for this top piece right here, we're just gonna squirt gas in real nice and easy and try not to spill all over. Okay, so I filled this like a total dumb. Bring a funnel with you so you don't look stupid. But anyway, we got it full or almost all the way, so it's pretty close. You can see once it settles, I'm like barely below the line. So we'll take like 3% off, whatever. But we're gonna let you shake this up really good and then let it settle, and we'll show you what that looks like when it's settled. All right guys, you can see that this is not E85. We were a little bit below, I'd say about 3% low. Right here's the 70% line above the 70. So we're at about 68. We're gonna take 3 off. We're about 65, about 65% ethanol. And so that's why when everyone just tells you E85 is good, this is just a Speedway. And
it only costs you 11 cents.
Yeah, and if you look, 51% minimum ethanol. So, but it is a lot cheaper and it'll work for our mix. And we're gonna put that calculation in for 65% and we'll get the fuel in. Okay, so we put in the right amount of ethanol and then we need 7.31 gallons of 91. So I've let that sit for a minute. So I'm gonna redo that and see if we get our 7.39. Yeah, just a little bit over. So that's about as full as I wanna go. And our calculations were about spot on. All right, so now that it's mixed up, a lot of people ask, should you put the gas or the E85 in first? And it really doesn't matter because when you're done, you wanna get a good plant. And I like to use the curb here. And what you do is you shake it up really good and it gets the mixture exactly to E30. Because if you don't shake it, then you know, how's it gonna mix? So you gotta make sure you do that. Otherwise it won't be E30, it'll be more like E whatever because you didn't mix it. So you gotta make sure that you do that. Get a good plant on the curb here. Don't hurt your Achilles tendon or anything and shake it. And then you'll be all set for your tune. All right, if you're tuned through JST and not some other crappy tuner, what I recommend doing, so when you get in your car, car's off, he'll put it on whatever map slot you want. But basically what you do, you hit off right here, cancel, and you'll see the gauge flipped up to 1,000 RPM, and then it'll go back. I'm gonna hit cancel again. There it goes. And then I can go up to slot 2, slot 3. I only have 2 slots. So if you keep going up on the set button up and down, it'll go up and down between those slots. So I only have 2 because my 91 tune is slot 1 and my E30 tune is on slot 2. So right now I'm in E30 tune. If I don't have time to do the mixture, all I got to do is fill it up with 91. I just double click cancel to get that back up. Click, and then I can go back to that and just put 91 in. But you want to make sure you know which map you're in. So now that we're at E30, I'm going to put it in map slot 2. You can do this while the car's running as well, but if you're, nervous about the gas mix or something being weird, you can just, turn on your ignition here and go for it before you even start your car. So there we are, we're good to go, and we're going to go do some pulls and see how it feels. But that is how you do E30 mixing, tuning, and how you test the fuel. All right, guys, so impressions with E30, definitely worth it. I can definitely feel the difference. It's a little rainy right now, but before it started raining, I could definitely feel the wheels breaking loose a little more than they used to. I highly recommend doing E30 tunes on your Fiesta ST, and go through JST because he gives it the sauce. They're good, safe tunes. I've never had an issue compared to having Cobb tunes that blew up my RS. I'm convinced, maybe not. Also, those RSs are garbage. Don't buy one. Stay happy with your Fiesta, and when you get the money for an RS, do a big turbo. All right, guys, thanks for watching our video. I'm Eric with Gap Performance, and stay tuned for our race between the E30 Fiesta with full bolt-ons right here, tuned by JST, of course, if you haven't figured that out, and also with the 2010 NC2 Miata with a supercharger, flying Miata supercharger kit on it. So we're hoping to see how these stack up. I'm hoping to win. He's hoping to win. Start with a dig just for fun.